Welcome to Collecting Chaos. I'm going to add a little structure to my videos, which is kind of strange since I'm Chaos. But what I'm going to do is, on Mondays, I will show a few new comics that I've gotten, or not necessarily new comics, but it's a few new acquisitions. I'll do a little bit of repair, and I'll do a little bit of Eternal Mylite. On Wednesdays, it should be all Eternal Mylite. However, I'm changing that up because I got so many new comics, or not new comics, but recent acquisitions over the last couple of weeks that I want to show them. I want people to see what I've got, you know, what I picked up recently. So I'm going to do like half Mylite, Eternal Mylite Project, and half new acquisitions. And Friday is just going to be whatever I feel like doing, potpourri basically. It might be a repair, it might be me just chatting with you, it could be showing comics that I got recently, it might be a mail call, it could be anything. Friday is a free-for-all. Free-for-all Friday, how's that? Because I don't know what's going to happen on Fridays. So that's going to be my basic schedule. There'll be a small segment each week for tips on cleaning or repair or what have you. That would always be on Monday, along with some other stuff. Wednesdays should always be Eternal Mylite, but for the next 3 or 4 weeks, probably, it'll have other stuff as well. And then Friday was free-for-all. If I'm going to show any toys, I'd show them on Friday. If I'm going to show baseball cards, I'd show them on Friday. If I'm going to show how to paint something, I would show it on Friday. Anything goes on Friday. So that's going to be my tentative schedule. We'll see how long I keep to it. Probably not even through this video. So today I've got maybe 20, maybe a few more comics from my collection. I just started with the A's and I'm going to burn right through with the Eternal Mylite from now on. And I have them in different things, like I have Marvel separated from DC for the most part. But I'm just going to grab a box and I'm going to go through that box, and I'll grab another box and go through that box. And that's the way I'm going to do that. And then I've got a little over 20 recent acquisitions. So that's what we're going to see tonight, or you'll see it in the morning. I'm going to do this. I'm doing this at night. So if that's the kind of thing you want to see, you should keep watching. Okay, this is Eternal Mylite Project video probably 59, I think. I don't know. I'll have the right number on the screen. I don't remember how many I've done. I've done a bunch of them. And we're going to start out with Action Comics 1 million. This makes me curious. If Action Comics actually go to 1 million, are they going to skip that number because they already did it? Anyway, this is Action Comics 1 million. It was published in November 1998. And it's in really nice shape. Then here's Action Comics Annual number 3 from 1991. And here we have Superman being sworn in as president on the cover. Some nice art in it. part of the Armageddon 2001 series. And here we have Adventure Comics number 1999, and I have a few of these. In fact, I have 3 of them. And well, this is Adventure Comics number 1 from 1999. I believe this is actually the first Adventure Comics ever published. Now, people are going to argue with me about that, but Adventure Comics was not Adventure Comics with the first issue. I think it was New Fun Comics or something like that. It might have been New Comics or New Fun or something like that. And it didn't become Adventure Comics until later on in the series. It changed names a couple of times before it became Adventure Comics. This one has a little bit of water damage on it. And this is Adventure Comics number 10, or number 38. And why do I have this one? There must be a reason why I have this and not any other from this series. I think this was sent as just, when I ordered some other comics, I think they just sent me this. Yeah, that's got to be it. Here's Adventure Comics 80 Page Giant number 1 from October 1998. Power of Shazam, Superboy, Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, Legion of Superheroes, Supergirl, and A Tale of the Bizarro World. And here is an old, beat-up, nasty-looking copy of The Adventures of Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. This is number 27 from 1956. And this is on my list of things that I'd like to get a better copy of at some day in the future. I used to enjoy reading the Jerry Lewis comics. It's missing the front cover, but it does have the back cover. But it's in... I don't know what this is. This looks like a gel. It is. It's not an actual tape. It's like a gel. Might be able to take that off without hurting the cover. I might give that a try later on. Neat stuff. Here's The Adventures of Superboy number 11. This is based on the TV show that was being aired in 1990. This is from December 1990. I used to have the full run of this. Flood, Destroyed. My full run. These are just extra copies that I had. That's one I wouldn't mind getting again. Adventures of Superman number 544. This is from 1997. Number 549. Not impressed by this cover at all. Not impressed by the Superman, whole Superman Blue, Superman Red story arc. Adventures of Superman 559. Adventure Comics number 561. I kind of like this cover. Couple of copies of number 563. There's 4 copies of 564. This is from 1999, maybe? Yeah. Number 565, March 1999. $566, $567. I have 2 copies. Number 568. $569. There's a great line here. Guess playing with electricity gives her a perpetual bad hair day. And her name is Fireworks. Number 570, From Krypton to Ran. $576. Yeah, they bring back Superman Blue. $577. $578. The Adventures of Superman with Lois Lane. That's from May of 2000. And $579 from June of 2000. And that's it for the Eternal Mylite portion of this video. So let's see what else we have. I recently purchased a long box of comics. And there's a couple of decent little runs in there. And this is the first of those runs. Infinity Inc. number 1 from March of 1984. And this is in really nice shape. Infinity Inc. number 2 from May of 1984. Early Power Girl appearance, of course. Infinity Inc. number 3 from June of 1984. If it's Sunday, this must be Solomon Grundy. Infinity Inc. number 4 in July 1984. Infinity Inc. number 6. This is a series I do want to get all of. I do want to collect these. Infinity Inc. number 8 from November 1984. Power Girl, able to knock down tall buildings at a single blow. I'd like to get this, and I'd like to get All-Star Squadron. The ones from the 80s that they published. Here's Infinity Inc. number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Number 13. A Thorn Grows in Paradise. See, I want to read these, but I want to have them all before I start reading them. Number 14, McFarlane cover. This is some of Todd McFarlane's early work. Which, if you're a Todd McFarlane fan and you don't have any DC comics in your collection, you're messing up. May of 1985. I don't know if this is his first or not. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on that. Okay, McFarlane's first professional work, of course, was in Coyote Comics. But I do believe this is his first DC work. So that's kind of neat. And it definitely means it's a key issue that people might want to look for. But don't just look for this. Look for all of the McFarlane Infinity Inks. Because he did number 14 through number 37. Then he went to Batman for a little while. Then he went over to Marvel and did The Incredible Hulk. So here's number 15. '16, and I don't think he did all these covers. He just did. I know he did the interior art. '17. The way that cape is shaped is very reminiscent of Spawn. Number 18. '19. 20. $30. Yeah, that's quite a gap there. So I got to find 21 through 29 for sure. There's 31. $32. $34. The Global Guardians. And Infinity Inc. Annual #1 from 1985. And Todd McFarlane did this one too. Very cool. He didn't do all of it. He did the pencils for pages 26 through 35. So we just rip the rest of them out and throw them away, right? Nah, we're going to keep the whole thing. And that's one of the items, one of the things that I got in that lot of comics that I bought. I paid roughly 35 cents a piece for these. Yeah. Got a good price on them. Don't forget, before you handle your comic books, before you handle your collectibles, make sure you wash your hands. It's good for your comics, good for your collectibles. It's good for your health. And we'll see you next video. Bye.